How bad is makeup overconsumption actually for the planet? So how bad is my makeup collection just in terms of carbon footprint? I feel like we're getting tunnel vision a bit here. I feel like with all the discussion about overconsumption, people are like, overconsumption is the worst thing for our planet right now. And it's not totally correct, okay? Overconsumption is not good. We should not have more products than we need, but I think we need to have actual data on what it actually means for the planet. I get so many comments all the time, you're killing the planet with your eyeshadow palettes, but am I really? Compared to other things. I love data, I love research, it's a big part of my job as well. So here is what I found out about makeup carbon footprint. So one item of makeup has a CO2 level or carbon footprint of between 1 and 2 kilograms. 1 and 2 kilograms, the difference is depending on the packaging, depending on the product, depending on how big it is, but it's roughly between 1 and 2 kilograms. So if you bought one item of makeup a month for a year, that's between 12 and 24 kilograms of CO2. Then some comparisons for things we commonly do in life. So having a child per year equates to 58.6 metric tons of CO2. So if we convert that back into makeup, what that means, it could equal 58,600 makeup items is the same as one child per year. Obviously, people having children is different, but I just feel like understanding the level of how much makeup impacts the planet is so important. Another thing I wanted to look at is travel, because people always say stop buying makeup, spend on experiences, spend on travel instead. Taking a round trip, so a return flight from the UK to Bali, is 9.2 metric tons of CO2. So converting that back to makeup is 9,200 makeup items. So yeah, again, I'm not saying that travel isn't better than overconsumption. I fully believe that experiences are better than overconsumption, but in terms of what's impacting the planet and in terms of how our makeup collections impact the planet, I think this is so important to look at. And then another little bit of data that I did, I wanted to know what the equivalent would be to buying one makeup item a week for a whole year. What is the equivalent in other activities that we do? Driving 186 miles or 300 kilometers in a car, taking a one-way flight from Cardiff to Newcastle, using a standard 100-watt light bulb for 89 days, owning a fridge freezer for 3 months, 100 plastic water bottles, or eating 6 medium-sized steaks. So all of these things have the same carbon footprint of buying one makeup item a week for a year. So 52 makeup items is the same as all of that. It's very easy to focus on a group of people who've bought a lot of things, because in general, having a lot of stuff at the moment is not a good thing. So it's easy to sort of associate anything wrong in the world with that same issue, but it's not necessarily the case that that's the biggest issue happening right now. So yeah, let me know if you found this helpful.